BNB at $2,000. But if you apply the valuation model I used as an investment banker, that number is not a fantasy. It is a thesis. Let me walk you through it. This is Binance, the company behind BNB. It is the world's largest centralized crypto exchange. It makes money essentially from trading fees. We started from Binance because we are going to value BNB as if it was a share of Binance. Binance is a private company. It does not publish audited accounts, but we have enough information to run a valuation using a multiple of revenues of a comparable company. The closest comparable to Binance is Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange in the US, listed on Nasdaq in 2021. Coinbase total valuation is currently around 8 times its total revenue. Now, let's apply that to Binance. Binance reported $16.8 billion in revenues for 2024. This is the last figures we have, and media reported in 2025 revenues have actually been higher. Since Binance is a private company, it carries more regulatory risk than Coinbase, and therefore I would apply a discount to the multiple. Let us say 7 times revenues for Binance rather than 8 for Coinbase. This is my experience call. This gives us a valuation for Binance of $120 billion, equal to 7 times its revenues. Now, how do we get from Binance valuation to the price of BNB? The answer is that BNB is the only instrument that gives an investor exposure to the Binance business. Binance has no shares available to buy. It's a private company, and you cannot buy into the business in any other way other than through the coin. The mechanics that create the link between Binance and BNB is the coin burn. Every quarter, Binance uses a portion of its profits to purchase BNB coins from the open market and then destroys them. The mechanics are well explained by Binance. You can see each week and each quarter the coins burned and the amount invested by Binance to purchase them on the open market. Over 67 million BNB have been burned today, about 1/3 of all supply. As this process continues, the coin supply will shrink and it will push up the price value of the coin. Now, there are about 135 million coins left, and the target is to reduce the number to 100 million. Surely owning a BNB coin is not the same as owning a Binance shares. There are no dividends or legal claims to Binance assets, but Binance shares are not available to purchase as it is a private company. So BNB coins are the only way to get exposure to the world's largest crypto centralized exchange. We will therefore apply a discount to Binance valuation to arrive to the total market cap of BNB coins, and I estimate based on experience that this discount should be 20%. So going from $120 billion of the Binance valuation minus 20% coin discount, we reach a BNB market cap of $96 billion. This is actually close to the current BNB market cap, which means that this method works. Now, let's focus on the potential growth of Binance in the next years and what are the conditions that could make Binance grow as a company and consequently BNB grow with it. The crypto exchange industry is projected to grow at 25 to 30% a year in the next years, driven by crypto adoption, ETF inflows, and stablecoin growth. Binance, with 39% market share, is the clear global market leader. If Binance holds its market share, its valuation could rise in line with industry growth from $120 billion today to close to $300 billion in the next 3 to 4 years. If we apply the 20% coin discount, we arrive at a BNB market cap of $240 billion. Now we need to divide this market cap by the number of coins in circulation. The number of coins keeps shrinking due to the coin burn, and we know that approximately 6 million BNB are currently burned per year. So in about 3 years, the total coins should be around 120 million. Divide the $240 billion of the estimated market cap by 120 million BNB coins and you get the $2,000. But this is not the whole story. In investment banking, we present also risks and red flags, and we must clear that this thesis only holds if the underlying business actually grows. So rather than watching the BNB price, track those 2 indicators. The first is Binance's market share and whether Binance's business grows in line with industry growth. Stablecoin growth is so important for Binance because every stablecoin transfer generates exchange activity. If adoption keeps accelerating through regulation, through bank-issued stablecoins, through payment integration, Binance's revenues grow with it. For me, there are still 2 red flags that we need to watch. First, the burn is not guaranteed. It is a discretionary policy, and Binance has already changed changed it twice. Token holders had no say either time. If Binance changes the burn again, reduces it, pauses it, or restructures how it works, the main link between Binance's growth and BNB's value is broken. Second are the events linked to the founder of Binance. In November 2023, Binance pleaded guilty to the US Department of Justice and paid $4.3 billion in penalties. Changpeng Zhao, who owns an estimated 90% of Binance, served 4 months in federal prison and was pardoned by President Trump in October 2025. A US DOJ compliance monitorship is still active. CZ's legal situation and its concentration of ownership remain central to how Binance operates. That is a level of key person risk that is unusual even by private company standards. $2,000 for BNB is not a technical chart call. It is the result of a traditional investment banking style valuation. Binance growing its revenues in line with the crypto exchange industry. The market continuing to price BNB as the only access point to that business, and the coin burn keeping supply in check. What makes BNB different from most crypto assets is that there is a real business behind it, one that you can monitor, track, and form a view on. Whether the price is right today depends on whether you believe in that business and in Binance's ability to stay at the top of it. Thanks so much for watching the video. I have a background in investment banking and hedge funds, and I believe in the power of applying financial analysis to crypto. In my videos, you will not find hype or promises to get rich soon, but fundamental analysis and reasoning. If you agree with these principles, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment so that we can stay in touch and exchange views. Finally, please keep in mind that this video is not meant for financial advice, but for informational purposes only. If you require financial advice, please consult a qualified advisor. And remember that capital is at risk. Take care and see you in the next video.